Hey everybody, welcome back. Glad to have you with me again. Last time we did a quick mission for the Brotherhood of Steel. Since they showed up on the scene, we went and killed a bunch of super mutants. It was a fun little distraction, but we're going to get back to the main quest now. If you guys remember, the last thing we did was Nick and Piper suggested we go over to the memory den in Good Neighbor and dig into Kellogg's brain, that little piece of brain that I picked up from him a long time ago. Nick said he was going to go ahead and meet us there, and I was going to meet him there after we did our little thing with the Brotherhood. So now we're going to go back. We're going to finish that up and meet him over in Good Neighbor. The quest itself is Dangerous Minds. Talk to Dr. Amari. That's the person at the memory den that we're going to go see. And it's over here, inside Good Neighbor, which we haven't been to yet. So we're going to fast travel over to the State House. If you guys remember the State House, that's over where I fought that huge monster, Swan. If you guys remember that way back in an earlier video, that big huge monster that was near all those toxic barrels. So that's where we're going to go. That's the quickest way to get there, and then we'll walk over from there. And here we are. Okay, let's see. Oh, I upgraded my armor a little bit. As you can see, my right arm is now combat armor instead of that weird little thing that I had before, which I hated. I went and bought regular combat armor arm, which looks a little bit more aesthetic, and it's actually a little bit stronger because I beefed it up. So, and I refilled my ammo and things like that. But that's about it. I haven't leveled up or anything. So let's go over here and say hi to Good Neighbor. Little company over there.
What? Who's there?
Well, I'm not gonna come looking for you if you don't stick your head out.
There?
Where are you sons of bitches? I knew you were over here.
What? I hear something.
Ah!
Little baby scared!
There he is. The heck are they? Oh, there's one.
Look out!
Stop it.
You're my top!
Alright. That's that. Move on. Frame rate's taking a bit of a hit through here for some reason. There's Good Neighbor. Alright, let's get healed up before we go in there. And in we go. You know what? Let's put on my other clothes here just in case I have to do any smooth talking. All right, let's go.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
What type of shit is this? You better back off.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Yeah, let's say that.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Damn.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Holy shit.
Now why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Damn.
Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Damn, savage.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, that's a pretty good reminder. All right, we'll go talk to him later. What you got? Take some of this stuff here, asshole. All right, so here we are in Good Neighbor. I like this little place. It's a very small but kind of cozy town. A little skeezy, but I like it.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hi.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Okay, I will. Let's look around here and see what we got since we're new to town.
Hey.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Your face is malarkey.
Brotherhood of Steel.
What's this?
Stay out of
Daisy?
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Huh, screaming?
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Well, hold on. Ghoul?
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything?
Keeps trying to bring me back to buying stuff, but there's a purpose to all this. What do you mean 220 years?
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Actually, I do.
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
Well, it's pretty beautiful and peaceful, actually.
I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
It's the truth.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
I'm looking for work.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Alright, I can do it.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Alrighty. That's another little side quest. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to keep it in my pocket in case I want to do something later.
You're blocking my light, man.
Hey, remember this face. You see him? Remember that face? She sells weapons. But I don't think that she gives any quests, so we're not going to mess around with that. Let's head around to the memory den.
Stay free, man.
What the hell? Alright, here's the memory den. Let's get in there and see if we can find Nick. Alright, here we go.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Alright, guess we're going downstairs. And there's Nick. Where's the stairs at? This way? Where's your damn stairs, lady?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Oh, hell, I missed it. There it is.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
There's the doctor. There he is. Get your ass in here, Nick. Talk about Kellogg's brain.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please, man.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yeah, I got it in my wallet right here. A brain.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay, well, go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Omari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks, Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Nick's a good guy.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay. Well, was there a way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Okay, well, the hell with it. Let's do it, man.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Will do.
See you on the other side.
All right, brother. Have a seat. Like we're going in.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there.
Whatever that means.
We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
All right, here we go.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Oh boy.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay, well, give me something. Turn the lights on.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay, this way. Ah, up there.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Okay.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Jeez.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but, she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Wow, okay. Me, that would be Kellogg, as a kid.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Interesting.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the...
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
Oh, there it is.
Try that one.
All right, here we go. Yeah, there's Kellogg again.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Huh.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I never worried about you before.
Wow.
Must be my mama instincts kicking in.
Like Kellogg's history's getting a little deep, but this isn't exactly what we need, so let's keep going.
Great with her. And you don't...
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
But Kellogg is a little bit deeper of a character than we thought. Oh, what's this?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Wow, brutal. Well, I'm guessing they're talking about his family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Looks like Kellogg's story had an unhappy ending a long time before I ever met him. What's this?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
All right. Here we go. Going up, apparently.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Oh, look at this.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Oh, hell. Nice.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
All right, well, let's move on.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Okay, here we go.
Manual override initiated.
Oh boy, this looks familiar.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out.
Well, well, well.
I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
There I am, on ice.
If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
No, they won't.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
And there they are.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human.
Are you sure?
Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Okay. Here we go. We know the rest, how this story ends. Alright, let's see something here.
This is...
Let's save right quick. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We know how this story ends. Let's go.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here. I don't want to live that again.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Sean.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Well.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's.
The old man?
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but the mayor, he's gonna be the mayor.
Well. Oh, who's this?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple.
Terminators, basically.
Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Brian Virgil.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn.
Damn.
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
There he goes.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
There they go.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Wow, interesting. Hey, I'm ready, man. Get me out of here. I've seen enough. There we go. Teleportation. Interesting. I'm going to end this right here, folks. As always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.